Heartbreaking scenes are set to unfold next week in Coronation Street as longtime character Julie Karp tragically dies, leaving Eileen Grimshaw crushed with grief. The devastating twist comes just months after Julie made an emotional return to the cobbles, and will mark a pivotal chapter in Eileen's farewell storyline. Fans were thrilled earlier this year when actress Katie Kavanagh reprised her role as the beloved and quirky Julie. The character originally debuted in 2008 and quickly became a fan favorite for her big-hearted nature and eccentric charm. Julie's comeback was part of Eileen Grimshaw's final arc on the ITV soap, as actress Sue Cleaver prepares to exit the show after an incredible 25 years. Julie's reappearance in Weatherfield was poignant and layered with emotion. Her return was initially a surprise to her nephew Todd Grimshaw, who ran into her unexpectedly during a singles tea dance at Debbie Webster's hotel. While Todd was delighted to see his aunt, it soon became clear that Julie was harboring a painful secret. She had been diagnosed with terminal cancer and had limited time left. Initially choosing to keep her illness private, Julie was eventually persuaded by Todd and George Shuttleworth to confide in Eileen. The revelation stunned Eileen, but she immediately rallied around her half-sister, determined to make the most of the time they had left together. Friends and family followed suit, creating moments of tenderness and humor in what quickly became a deeply emotional storyline. Julie's arrival was more than just a reunion. It was a celebration of sisterhood and reconciliation. Fans remembered her rocky start in Weatherfield when she first arrived in 2008 following a holiday romance with Kirk Sutherland. That relationship didn't last, and things became more complicated when Julie developed feelings for Jason Grimshaw, only to discover she was actually his aunt. The bombshell came when Julie's mother revealed that Eileen was her half-sister. Despite the dramatic beginnings, Julie found her place on the street, eventually falling for lovable newsagent Brian Packham. The two left the cobbles together in 2015, but their relationship didn't go the distance, and Brian returned to Weatherfield alone. Now, nearly a decade later, Julie's final storyline has brought her full circle, returning to the heart of the Grimshaw family for a final farewell. Next week's episodes will see Julie's final moments play out in heart-wrenching scenes that are sure to leave viewers in tears. Early in the week, Julie records a heartfelt video message on her phone, speaking about the importance of love, connection, and the beauty of her remaining days. Her words are filled with hope and wisdom, setting the tone for what's to come. Meanwhile, George Shuttleworth, hoping to show his devotion to Eileen, arranges a romantic evening for the pair. But his timing couldn't be worse. Eileen is livid when she learns George forgot about their plans to take Julie out for the day. Disappointed but determined to make the best of it, Eileen hires a cab and takes Julie to the lake for one last outing. As the sisters gaze out at the tranquil view, Julie reflects on her life and admits there's nowhere else she'd rather be. It's a quiet, touching moment between the two, filled with gratitude, nostalgia, and a profound sense of peace. Back at No 11, George comes across Julie's video message meant for Eileen. In it, she gently suggests that Eileen consider ending her relationship with George, a comment that leaves him reeling. Torn between respecting Julie's final wishes and fearing for his future with Eileen, George struggles with what to do next. But the day takes a tragic turn when Eileen briefly steps away to visit the refreshment van, as Julie had requested. Upon returning, she finds Julie lying motionless on the ground, her eyes closed. Panic sets in as Eileen checks for a pulse. Her fears confirmed. Julie has passed away. The aftermath is filled with sorrow. A devastated Eileen tries to process the loss of her sister, overwhelmed by the finality of it all. George, meanwhile, is racked with guilt and anxiety, particularly after hearing Julie's last message. His concern about what it means for his relationship with Eileen only adds to the tension, and Eileen's growing frustration. As the community comes together to mourn Julie's death, Eileen will be forced to confront not only the grief of losing her sister, but also the uncertainty surrounding her own future and personal relationships. The death of Julie Karp will mark a powerful moment in Coronation Street history, not just as a farewell to a much-loved character, but as the emotional catalyst for Eileen Grimshaw's eventual departure. For fans, this storyline serves as a bittersweet reminder of the importance of family, forgiveness, and making every moment count. Julie's return and heartbreaking exit have resonated deeply, reminding viewers why Coronation Street remains a staple of British television, capable of delivering drama, laughter, and raw human emotion in equal measure.